Bonjour à vous tous. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be speaking with you today. As president and CEO of a telecommunication and media company, this year's theme, Towards a Fairer and Greener Economy, can't be more appropriate. Building healthy communities, environmental stewardship, and digital inclusion are keys for building back stronger. Everyone has a role to play if we want to succeed. This pandemic has shown some blind spots in our economy, and we now have the opportunity to change things, to think differently, and be more inclusive, put sustainability and environmental, social, and corporate governance factor, known as ESG factors, at the forefront of our priorities. Moreover, today, measuring success of a company isn't just based on market share and profits. The measure also includes how the company has responded to the need of being a good corporate citizen, one that has a positive impact on the environment and the community it serves. Over the last 64 years, Cogeco has clearly demonstrated commitment to that approach. These efforts are derived from the belief that corporations must lead by example, be models of responsible corporate citizenship. It was a long-standing principle of Cogeco's founder, Henri Audet. And during his 25 years as CEO, Louis Audet has made a point of sharing and reinforcing the same objective. Part of the company's focus is to support and promote social inclusion in our society. Social engagement is part of Cogeco's DNA, as highlighted by our strong philanthropic commitment through the support of more than 700 local organizations. Today, as the world recovers from the COVID-19 pandemic, the goal is to rebuild better and to focus on equitable growth, which means aiming for greener and more inclusive economy. That's the big picture view. But when you break it down, those efforts can be really grouped in three categories: climate action, digital inclusion, and community involvement. We help people to stay connected to their communities with high-speed broadband internet connectivity. We provide access to high-quality and local information, and we try, day after day, to have a social impact of being involved in the communities we serve. I am proud of the role of Cogeco has been playing for over 6 decades, always striving to be more than just a broadband and radio provider, through our focus on connecting with our communities at the local level in a sustainable way. Daily, our 4,300 employees, hired locally, are giving their best to have a positive impact on our customers and in more than 1,000 communities in Canada and in the United States. We have grown our footprint over the years to address the digital divide between large urban centers and more regional and rural areas. For many communities, our 23 local radio stations and 36 community television stations are essential to people's well-being, providing them valuable access to local news while keeping them connected to the rest of the world. Today, we must unite and use the momentum to accelerate the transition to a greener and fairer economy globally. This can be done with collective learning and sharing best practices. We all have a role to play, and Cogeco is determined to take action and build stronger communities. Now, I'm really honored to introduce this plenary session and our highly distinguished speakers. Moderated by Ryan Hutt, Senior Editor at Politico, the panel will take a deep look at the changes that business must undergo to integrate more conscious and sustainable thinking, but also the way key economic players must act to achieve more integrated, responsible, and sustainable capitalism. Mr. Heath will be joined by Mr. Jonas Pricing, Chairman and CEO, Manpower Group, Amy Weaver, President and CFO, Salesforce, and Mani Masida, Global CEO, Bain & Company. On behalf of Cogeco, I hope that you will enjoy today's panel and the rest of the conference. Thank you very much.